welcome, Solancha. This video here, it's going to be a bit of a continuation of a previous video. I don't know if it's your first time tuning in or if you have watched any of my previous videos. I'm assuming not, because they don't get a lot of likes or a lot of views. But if you have been watching, you'll know what I'm talking about here. So this black bike here was giving me carburetor issues, just continuous problems. I got the carburetor rebuilt. It was the CV genuine Harley carb, but a few weeks later started giving problems again. So then I decided to buy a CV carb. So when I fitted the CV carb, one thing is different, they kind of tend to sit a little bit further out. So the mounting bracket here, that's for the air breather, it doesn't work. So if I screw the air breather to this, it kicks the air breather on an angle. So I contacted Rollies, bought a new bracket. So what I'll do now is I'll unscrew all this again. I'll put the bracket on. The bracket sits back against the headers, so, and then I'll put this one back on, but then I'll do away with this bracket here, and hopefully that cures my problem. I'm not going to really video because it's only really all I'm doing is taking these two bolts out, putting these brackets on, bolts back in. So that's hopefully pretty straightforward. And then depending how long the video is going to be, we might talk about the lift as well, if anybody doesn't have one and they're thinking about one. They're a great job. I put it off for a long time, for fucking what, 15 plus years. I should have bought it years and years ago. Great job, even for cleaning and polishing stuff in the bike and get to the hard reach pieces. It's really good. Do you need it for everything you do? Not really. You probably do 70% of the work you want on a normal jack or on the ground, but this just makes it that little bit easier. For the price, I think this one was $900 posted to the house, so it's well worth the money. But I'll probably pause the video here and put this bracket on, and then give you an update from there before I put the air breather on, see how we're going. So it looks like the bracket worked. It's a great job. I wish I'd have known that one was ordering the carburetor. So any that are thinking of ordering the Mikuni carb, I'd advise you to get online and buy one of them brackets too. So it doesn't want to fall off anymore. So great job. I don't know if any of you have noticed Heather that the back wheel's missing. There is a reason for that. Like at Knobhead, I decided to take the bike for a quick run the other day, and I knew when I bought the bike had been sitting for fucking years, and I rebuilt all this here, all the brakes at the front. I never even looked at the back, never touched the back. And then I was trying out the new carburetor after it was fitted, and I took it for a run up the road, and then about a kilometer or so away, the bike started to bog down. If I went into fourth or fifth, the bike was just bogging down, so I had to keep clicking back to fucking third, then second, up to third, back to second, up to third to get her home again. And like a dumbass, never tweaked on me that was actually the back brakes jamming. So I came back and the back brakes were fucking glowing red, nearly on fire. So I'll show you if I can find my little trusty straight edge. So if you can see how much I warped. So I put a good warp in the back. Well, I'm assuming I put a good warp in it. I can't see the back brake coming with that kind of a camber in it. So you can also see the scope marks on each end of that, where the brake disc was rubbing. So I'm gonna have to now fix all that. But other than that, the bike's pretty good for the road now. Should be hopefully on the road shortly. Well, not this year. we're midway through summer, so I'll get her up, probably get a few test runs on her, and park her up till next year, till well, not next year, but until summer, just before summer, get her out on the road again. And that's about it as far as the bike goes. Hopefully there's other stuff, you know, I talked about earlier that I wanted to do. Like, I'm not a big fan of these grips up here. They're just not comfortable, and they pull off pretty fucking easy, so I want to change them. I do like the bars, but I'm not a fan of them being externally wired, so I might take the bars off and run the wires through the bars, put them back on. I eventually want to go to a Lepera diamond stitch seat on this bike as well. And then with the back fender, I've talked about it before, I don't know whether to change the fender out and go fucking new fender and get rid of all this crap here, or try and find just a nicer version of this. My preference would probably be piss off the fender and look at a new fender, or else looking at maybe chopping her back and putting a small fender on and then pissing off the front fender as well. But no panics, we've plenty of time to do shit like that. But as we go back till I'll turn the camera around if I can here. I don't know how the fuck to do it now, but you can see the bike lift there. Just give me a second. So you can see the bike lift there. I'd wanted one for a long time, seen this on eBay. I think it was about 900 bucks posted to the door. Works on that little hydraulic thing there. We got a pedal on the side. Use that. This one pumps it up and down, or pumps it up, sorry, this one lets it down. You put this one on here, so when you pump it up, you put that through the holes through there, you let it down as far as you can, and then it stops you blowing seals and shit like that. If any's got an air compressor, which I wish I had it done at the time when I was buying it, but I would well advise go the extra little bit and get one that's controlled by an air compressor. It still comes with the backup hydraulic pump and the foot pedal, but I would get one that runs off an air compressor. Another thing to watch out is the actual overall length. So, because not all bikes, well, not all lifts fit all bikes. So when I first started looking, there was one I was nearly close to buying, which was only ended up being 1500 long. So if I'd have bought that and got it shipped here, it would have been a pain in the ass, because these bikes here, from the front to the very back, from the front of the tire to the very back of the back tire, they're touching 2.4 meters. I think they're around maybe center of the tire to center of tire, somewhere around the 1800 mark. I could be wrong in that. Feel free to correct me on that, but they'd be somewhere along there. So that's the latest update on this bike here. I did say before, I'm trying to make these videos more interesting or more fun to watch. I'm probably doing a shit job of that, but slowly but surely I will hopefully get better at it. I'm also back to using the phone at the minute. The GoPro for me is just a little bit of pain in the ass at the minute to get my head around it a bit better. But if any of you have watched more than this video, thanks very much. Like, I do appreciate it, you know. Like, I don't expect everybody to subscribe and everybody to like, but it's good to see the odd views ticking over a bit and hopefully getting above 10 on some videos. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Enjoy yourselves. Bye.